Welcome back to B3 MTB Podcast, episode 10, dude. We talk about bikes, bruises, and beverages.
Yeah, you're with your host here, John, Earle, and Tally Hall. We're just your average dudes talking about our mountain bike adventures.
Yeah, and bro, it's been, I feel like we haven't got together to do a cast in a while. We've ridden.
Yeah,
but
we've been busy. I've been busy. I came back to work. It's crazy. Like, so many things have happened, and it's so dumb, right? I came back to work. You had vacation.
I went on. Yeah, I stopped working.
Yeah,
and that was amazing. But if you're watching on YouTube, which we had more YouTube views than we did listens, which I thought was kind of interesting. Last cast.
That was the first one. That was kind of odd. I don't know what changed with social media. Or
we don't understand social media at all. But anyway, if you're watching, we're back at my house, and it's a night cast, and we found that actually going to someplace at night is difficult. So this is the best venue. And let me get straight into what we're drinking. We usually forget this.
Yeah, but we're not forgetting it today because we have a slew of beers.
I'm pretty excited about this. So these are all beers that I brought back from Lake Tahoe while on vacation. And where I was at, it was called State Line. So it's in between, it's on both Nevada and California side of Lake Tahoe. So we have beers from California and Nevada. Should I go with?
I don't know about this guy here.
Oh, yeah. And we got
a little terrapin.
Thank you for bringing the terrapin.
You're welcome.
The is it Luau or Pogue? It says
Luau, but it's the Pogue IPA.
I've called it both.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Passion fruit, orange, guava.
Oh,
Pogue. You know why I got that one.
Yes.
I saw the passion fruit. I was like, oh, yes, please.
The other beers that you saw just didn't have as much fruit added to it.
I'm trying to be healthy.
So I'll be real honest. The middle two here are my favorite. So my favorite was Tahoe Deep from the Knee Deep Brewing Company.
And that's in California?
That is from Auburn, California. And then Love Hazy IPA from the Almanac Beer Company. And I was accused of, while over there, Erica was like, "You're only buying these beers for Earle," because I kept choosing fruity hazies.
She knows me so well.
I was like, no, these are, sweetie, these are for us. 100% thinking of.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
What beers can I bring back that Earl's actually going to drink?
So I think I had this like the first day, so I forget. I think it was good. I mean, they're all good.
Which one we start with? Are we going to split them?
Yeah, we're going to split them. And so we have the cups from
Glasses?
Yeah, Mad Beach Brewing Company, which is out of the west coast of Florida, Maderno Beach. And I like the glass, so I bought them. Let's start out with Revision Brewing Company's Tahoe Haze.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's pour it. If you're also watching on YouTube,
we didn't start the fire very well.
We're going to be getting this fire going a little bit here on this. What is this called again?
So it's Solo Stove.
Solo
Stove's Mesa, which in Spanish means table. So it's like their tabletop little bonfire thing.
If you want to know what it looks like, watch us on YouTube. Or look on our Instagram because you posted that picture that video that day.
Yeah.
You had that thing ripping. And
right now it's not ripping.
Not
ripping, yeah. We're mountain bikers. We're not fire starters.
That's got a nice color to it.
Yeah, here you go. This is yours. You can enjoy that well.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so we're going to be splitting all the beers. You want more beer talk? Here we go. I over-poured myself. You're going to have to.
Don't worry about it.
So this is the Northeast Style Hazy IPA named Tahoe Haze by Revision Brewing Company. The label, which matters to me, it's pretty cool. It's got too much blue.
Can I see it?
It's like a mountain snow in the background, but it's all like one color. So Revision, if you're listening. Cheers. Cool label.
Cheers, buddy.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I know you wish you were
likewise. Oh, man. So good.
Just that little, I like that little pause we did.
Yeah. If you're listening and not watching, I hope that you got jealous that we just took a delicious sip of beer.
Waves of orange and tangerine aromas hit the lake shore like sweet nectar.
Dude, are you sure you didn't write that?
I would steal it if we started a brewing company.
Yeah. No, they wouldn't find out about it because they're on the opposite end of the U.S.
You keep this can? Do you have a little shelf of cans?
I do not have a little shelf of cans.
You should start that.
We should. Like, I wish we could just, like, be big enough that they were like, here's the label that it's based off of. Or maybe we could probably print out a picture, right?
Maybe.
Like, yeah, I think there's technology to find an image of this and print it out on a home printer.
Maybe like a 3D printer.
That'd be pretty intense. I don't have the capability of doing that.
Not what it's used for. Hey, but that gave me a good idea. So we are going to start doing stuff at home more.
Yeah.
And we're going to have garage-esque studios. I already started clearing my space out. That's what I'm going to do in my background. I'm going to do shelves. And we're just going to have all these cool cans that we drink, and we're going to put them up there.
I love it.
You should do the same.
Empties, or are we going to save one from every...
I like the idea of let's save one because I don't want to have to go through the washout process and then
Yeah, it would smell bad.
You get those garage spiders living in your cans.
Yeah, that's true. We're not going to save these cans then because these are the last ones.
These are the last ones. We'll have to take a trip to Lake Tahoe to get more.
Oh my gosh. Can we so we've talked about how amazing the Florida riding is, and I will stand behind that. I will always enjoy riding out here because it is fun riding. There's good trails. We've talked about the ups and downs, and it's just the topography is unique and it's cool. But bro, being in a mountain town, living 7,000 feet on a mountain, snow all around, it was amazing. And
it was amazing for what? You're snowboarding?
So I didn't go snowboarding.
No?
I grew up snowboarding, so I can snowboard. I can shred the gnar on a snowboard.
Oh, you're so cool. I wish I could shred this on a snowboard.
Thank you.
I have one skiing story. We'll get into that after this,
but I did not snowboard. My kids snowboarded, and my wife has gone a couple times, but we decided to try ski biking, which makes sense because we have a mountain biking podcast and we're big time.
I've seen ski biking, and I wanted to bring it up. I just haven't. I'm really excited.
So if you don't know what ski biking is, you're like everyone else in the country. It's basically instead of tires, you have I would say they're shaped more like snowboards, but like long snowboards instead of tires. I guess so, like little skis,
like a snowmobile. The skis on a snowmobile.
No, more like skis or snowboards.
Oh, okay. Well, F me, right? I tried.
Well, I don't have I've only been on a snowmobile once, and the tour guide got super mad at me because I kept crashing and getting my snowmobile stuck because I'm not very good, but I'm like, I can go down or over that.
So what you're trying to say is the seat that you sit on is over, let's say, a snowboard. The steering part is two skis?
No. The steering part is one, ski itself.
This is complicated.
Well, okay.
Was it backwards? Was that backwards?
No, so just, first of all, we're going to post a picture on Instagram. It's going to clear everything up, and this is going to be a waste of conversation.
Go ahead.
But imagine where the tires are on a mountain bike.
Mm-hmm.
You got that?
Mm-hmm.
Replace the tires with a mini ski. So there's just a front and a back. We were on a full suspension ski bike. They do have a hardtail, and I don't know the difference if it's any cooler. It's just like a selling gimmick. And then instead of pedals, there's just pegs where your crank would be. So you stand on those pegs where your pedals kind of generally are, but it's like close into the frame.
There's a seat?
Oh yeah.
That's interesting.
And from the first ride down the mountain, you can have fun. Where if you've learned how to snowboard or ski, you remember the first week and you're just falling a lot and you're going slow. And like for snowboarders, you're always falling on your butt. Like it's not that much fun.
How do you pizza to stop?
So there's a couple things that
That's the only thing I remember from skiing is pizza.
So you can, so no pizza. So snow ski, how to stop is you put your basically the tips of your skis together and the back of the skis out wide and you make a little pizza and that's how you get enough friction to stop. So turning is super easy on this thing. Dude, you just sit on it and you can you sit and you have your feet out touching the snow and you're just kind of turning your handlebars and you kind of lean into it and naturally super easy. If you can ride a bike, you can ride one of these ski bikes. There are no brakes. So the first 3 hours, stopping was not really possible. So you're going to stop, you would just have to turn sharp enough to go back uphill, and the gravity of going uphill would stop you. So you have no real control of stopping in the first couple hours. But it's not a big deal. You're on bunny slopes, you're going down. If you get too fast, you just fall down.
That's what I was going to ask is how big of a slope did you go on?
So the bunny slope at where we were at, which was the Boulder Lodge lift, it was pretty gradual. There were a few, towards the end, there was one steeper pitch that if you just pointed it straight down, you would be, dude, you'd
just be cooking.
It would be cooking, and it would be scary because you don't have any control. And, bro, it was so much fun. So I will say that if you are a good skier or a good snowboard, ski biking would not be more fun because you have so much ability to ski and snowboard already. You don't need to go backwards in time and skill. So for the first couple hours, I was like, well, I wish I had my snowboard. But my wife and I are ski biking together, so that aspect is cool. We're doing this together, and it's fun. And we're going, you don't have to worry about falling. I mean, in the first hour, I went over my handlebars once. The end of the day, I went over again, and I fell a whole
How'd you
bunch.
go over your handlebars?
Dude,
You're going faster than the bike was going?
So, well, eventually, yeah.
Because you have no brakes.
Yeah. We were getting 8 to 10 inches of snow for the first couple nights. Wow. So when we went, it was powder everywhere.
Just dug in.
So I'm the middle run is groomed, and then on the outside is just probably
powder.
Yeah, a foot to 2 feet of fresh, of powder. So I was like, I know I can ride in the powder. Yeah, I went 5 feet. I was leaning too far forward, and I just went flying.
Should have manualed.
Yeah, so I also fell trying to do wheelies. You can do wheelies on this thing. It was cool. And you can wheelie out. I mean, it's very similar. So that when I went over my handlebars, I forgot to press record. It was the only half run that I didn't really get. I forgot to press record, so that sucked. But so over the handlebars, and I caught a outside edge one time, and that was an interesting fall. But overall, that was because I was riding way beyond my skill level on that thing. I don't think Erica fell one time.
You think ski bikes are popping up at all ski resorts? So
if you look on the ski bike, there's a few companies that make ski bikes. One is SKIBYKE, and they have a list of places, and there's a lot of mountains on that list.
I wonder if Sugar Mountain's one. That's kind of our closest.
Cataloochee, I think is.
Where's that at?
That's 8 hours away from here.
North Carolina?
Yeah, Willie J was like, hey, Cataloochee is the closest mountain. They allow ski bikes.
Allow them or rent them? I don't have my own ski bike. I'm not buying a ski bike.
They allow them. I don't know if there's people that rent them.
Oh, that'd be
But it is, dude, it's totally worth it.
Why was he mentioning that? Does he want to go right now?
To Cataloochee?
Yeah.
I think last year we were talking, because I went to Lake Tahoe last year as well, and I came back. I was like, I want to go to the mountains. I want to snowboard. I want my kids to snowboard.
I feel like we'd have to do that soon.
Well, I mean, depends on where you're at. I don't know how like the East Coast stays open, but Lake Tahoe you can ski till like May, almost into June.
I'd rather not have to go to Lake Tahoe. I'd rather just go up to North Carolina.
Here's the thing, though. Okay, yeah, yes, North Carolina's closer. You fly into Reno,
Thanks.
Nevada. Yeah.
Thanks, Mr. Map. You don't know that.
Yeah, so you fly into Reno, Nevada, dude. It's like the small, podunk little airport. It's super easy to fly into, and then Lake Tahoe's an hour and 15 minutes away. Easy money. Anyway, I'm missing Lake Tahoe. I apologize about talking about it so
Let's keep
much.
talking about trips then. Let's talk about our trip we got coming up.
So our trip to come out, yeah, because I'm in charge of that because I was peer pressured on the show.
I will say, I brought up the suggestions to one of our group members.
Yeah.
And they're like, he's like, I want to do something different. Like, he was adamant about it, right?
Which is so funny.
I'd like to do something different too. I have a feeling there's a few other people that don't. I think we've already mentioned that, but we need to iron that out. But I think I'm down for Asheville.
So I'm pretty set unless lodging gets really screwed up in the last week because I haven't booked it. But there's 3 in Asheville. I mean, there's a ton of really good riding.
Yeah.
There's 2 mountains that are bike parks. One's Canoga. So if you go to I think it's Ride Canoga is the website. Pedal up, ride down. And that would be more of an e-bike rental or man up and start crying while your friends that rented e-bikes are having more fun than you.
Or buy an e-bike before then.
Yeah, I'm not in the market though.
I found a really good deal on Facebook Marketplace. It is not one that's on my list, but it is.
It's now on your list.
It's because it's a brand new bike and he's getting rid of it for like $3,200.
What?
Yeah. It's a Specialized turbo.
So a solid brand that's not.
Yeah, but it's got the Bosch motor and I don't know. I'm still thinking about it.
What was the dude? Pivot's new e-bike. I know we're getting off track.
Yeah.
When we were at Adrenaline, looking at it, there was their big motor or big battery, and then they had their new I don't know what it's called,
I don't know either.
a light e-bike. I don't.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it was an e-bike. You're like, oh, that's a cool e-bike. I was like, that's a pedal bike. That's the e-bike. I was like,
Yeah.
hey, stupid, you can just see how big it is. And you were like, hey, stupid, there's the motor right there. And I was like, it was wild.
Yeah,
So
it was still over $10,000 though, but
yeah, so it's they're proud of it. But e-bikes it'll be cool watching the progression the next couple of years. But so Ride Canoga is a pedal up. You work for every turn, but it is pretty famous on the East Coast for the trails and how much fun it is. So you have that, and then you have Ride Rock Creek, which is made by the same people, except you're going to shuttle up, which all our friends are going to love because that's going to be the easiest. So you have Ride Rock Creek, and then you have the Pisgah Forest, and you have, I mean, how many hundreds, if not thousands of miles of super amazing trails. So I think we're going to stay in Asheville, and we're going to hit those 3 spots.
I did bring up the fact that you and I could drive the bikes up, and people who want to fly can fly. And this particular person was all about flying. He's like, I do not want to drive.
Is it the sleeper?
Yeah, not even drive, ride. I don't want to ride.
Oh my gosh.
He was all about it. So that might be a good option for people. I don't know. We'll see. I don't mind that drive. We'll leave, a day early. Get there a day early, sleep in the camper, and
leave Thursday night, show up Friday, and start riding. So here's the big question we have. One day that is single track in Pisgah, where it's climbs and it's regular mountain bike riding. Then you have a bike park that is shuttle serviced, where you're not going to do any climbing at all. And then you have a bike park that does involve climbing, but then it's like super fast flowy down hills. So what order do you do it in?
Remind me again, Canoga is that where you did your race? No,
that was Rock Creek. I've never been to Canoga.
That's what?
Oh
my gosh.
Windrock.
Oh
my gosh, I said Rock Creek like an idiot.
All right. Ride up
So yeah, you have like an easy day at the bike park, and then you have a hard day of
Pisgah.
Pisgah.
Which is just mainly climbing. You climb up while you want to come down.
Yeah. And then you have, but like the climbing and like you're going up and down the whole time. Where Canoga is like you go up and then you're fast down. So I don't know how to order the days. Like what's going to make more sense? Like I was thinking, do we ride Pisgah on day 1 when we're fresh?
Yeah.
You know, and
That makes the most sense.
And then
we also have to take into account, like, at the end of the trip, there might be a couple people that just don't want to ride, right?
Yeah. So, like, the funnest day, I think, for everyone is going to be Ride Rock Creek, where we are getting shuttle service to the top. And that's sad. That, to me, that was like a Saturday, where you might be a little bit sore, tired from Friday riding. Saturday is like this big, fun, fast day. And then
almost like a recovery day, right? Because
yeah,
I mean, you're gonna get some arm pump and this and that, and it's still gonna be work, but you're not working hard.
And then Sunday would be Canoga. They've said, you know, you go up a couple times on a regular bike, and you're pretty wiped out. So that is probably going to be our shortest day.
May only get 1 or 2 rides up.
Yeah, but if we start early, then we can get maybe 2 or 3, and by that we're kind of smoked, and we get ready to go home.
Truck it home. So this is Tahoe Deep.
That is
Deep Brewing Company.
Yeah, that one was my favorite from the trip. Nice, Deep Brewing Company out of Auburn, California. You want to read it?
Yeah, floral, fruit, and citrus aromas. See, you're on the same boat I am, dude. Don't try to play hard and, I drink all these IPAs, blah, blah, blah. Bro, trying to make me look bad.
Now you know why Erica's like, you're only getting these for Earle. I'm like, no, babe, these are our drinks.
No, I naturally like them too.
How is it, though?
It's delicious.
It's delicious,
I mean,
right?
Duh.
Yeah, amazing.
It's if you smell it, it smells. You definitely smell the floral.
Do you?
Yeah, I will say I'm not a very good. Not good. Not. I don't know. I don't know what I was about to say, but the floral turns me off a little bit. I'm not all the way there.
So you want to taste?
I want to taste fruity. I don't want to taste flowers, dude. I'm not.
Gosh,
I'm still a man.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still a man. I just love passion fruit. Okay, so which one do you like better, the revision or the knee deep?
The revision.
The revision. Okay, fair enough.
This one's good though.
Yeah.
All right, so Asheville. What's our quarters looking like? Where are we staying at?
So there's so many places to stay in Asheville, and I've never been, so I'm like kind of.
Do we just get like an Airbnb, or do we?
Well, dude, I looked at Airbnbs in the city. I looked at Airbnbs in the mountains. If you're listening and you have like this amazing spot for 8 to 10 people, please let us know. But right now, the thing that's winning, I forget the name of it, but it is cabins.
Oh yeah.
Right across the street from the city, so we can stay in the mountains, and we like Mulberry Gap. You're in the woods, but I was thinking maybe there's an opportunity for us to enjoy kind of the nightlife, the microbrewery scene of Asheville if we stay closer to the city. So that was the plan: is we can stay closer to the city, enjoy the drinks at night, and then it's only like a 20-minute ride to the mountains.
Wrong way cabins.
Wrong way cabins, yeah. So it's like they say they fit 4 people in those cabins, but I think that's like one person is sleeping on like you're either doubling them up on the bed or people are sleeping on the couches. Really? And
so we would need.
I would think two people per room.
4 cabins. How many? I can't remember. We had 9 last time, I think.
Yeah.
4 people per cabin.
And we might be adding
a camper.
More.
I'm not. You're not bringing a camper.
No, because if we're close to the city and we got those cabins, then I would just stay in the.
Right. That makes sense.
So that's where we're at right now. Probably give them a call tomorrow and try to book out.
We need to get a solid head count, though.
Yeah. Well, I was going to call them and say, hey, do people do this, or you can just call and be like, hey, I have a group of friends. It's going to be 10 people, and just do a reservation under my name, and they can add in. And that way we're not overbooking or underbooking. So if you're in,
they
then
can add in. What do you mean?
I don't know. They can just buy in. That way, like they at one time. That way I'm not buying 10 for 10 people and then only 8 show up. Like if you're in, you're in.
No,
Is that a thing?
When I booked it, I paid everything up front. And
you're living that good life.
Well, no, I mean, people paid me, dude. As soon as you make that reservation, make them pay, dude. There was maybe 1 or 2 that didn't pay until the end, but I knew they were going to, right?
Yeah.
So that's why let's just get a solid head count.
Solid head. I'll get a solid head count tomorrow, and then we'll send it.
Yeah. Make sure they have the window first, but either way, I don't know, one or 2 might be iffy, but
yeah. Well, so I'm honestly, I'm really excited. That my biggest concern is what areas do we ride first, second, and then third. But I think Pisgah, Ride Rock Creek, and Canoga makes sense.
And we're still a few months out. So even if you make the reservation for 10, and I think you can cancel a spot with, usually you can cancel within a couple weeks, right?
Well, I'm worried about people adding late. I think we'll have the same group, but I think people are catching on that it's, for us, I mean, one of the best trips of the year. I think we're going to add it.
I guess we need to stop inviting people.
We did invite one more. I mean, Mikey C was, we brought him riding at Mount Dora. We videoed a lot of it. We're still going through the video. I videoed it and then
left.
You videoed, yeah, and then I left. So we have a really cool, day that we documented, and it was, I think, a lot of fun for us. It was fun for Mikey C.
I'll tell you what, dude, that's a pain in the ass.
Oh my!
I don't know. You guys are. If anyone's envious of YouTubers,
don't be.
It is so much work. Like, we filmed this a week or 2 ago.
Yeah.
And nothing's put together yet.
I mean, and that is our fault. Like, we haven't collaborated. But how many times did we do one run? Because there's different angles.
Yeah, 4 or 5 times per shot, quotation marks, if that's what you want to say. But it's but the editing portion itself, we haven't gotten it together yet because there's just so much going on, and you literally have to be dedicated. Just boom, ride, film, put it together, move it on. If you want content some of these people do it every 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
And if you're I'm going to ride for 4 hours and video it, that's you have to do almost 4 hours of recording to get a good 2-minute video.
I can't
content
remember.
Creators, it is.
I didn't even start Strava that day because I knew we weren't going to ride a lot. I can't remember how far we rode, but we didn't put a lot of miles down, and we were there for 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, it was 6 miles, I think. I forget. It was something low. I mean, we got to ride. We were rewriting fun parts, so it's not the worst. But when you're getting in your flow, it's kind of all right, stop, let's do that again.
And luckily, it wasn't a super busy day.
No, it was a calm day. But I will say, I think one of the highlights of the ride was, I think you spotted it, is kind of a new feature that we hadn't seen before. The Big Dipper is their big wood feature. It's steep if you're not comfortable riding advanced features.
Yeah, so
it's going to be very intimidating.
It's intimidating, right? And to get there, you have to go over a 4-foot wooden fence, right? And to do that, it's a
skinny,
an A-frame, maybe a foot, 2 foot wide.
Yeah,
more than a 1.5, 2 foot wide, and it's an A-frame over a 4-foot fence, and then you ride right into the Big Dipper. It's fun. I like it. I've always liked the Big Dipper, right?
Yeah.
But then there's also a ride around, so you don't have to go over the 4-foot fence. You just take the left, and you can treat it as a drop or just a ride down.
I thought it had traditionally been just kind of almost like a Rudy, just a little
Yeah.
downhill, like
Right.
quick hit.
Excuse me. But someone threw some clay in there, and they made it into almost like a downhill hip jump.
Like almost like a double. Like if you're not like looking for a jump, you won't see it.
Yeah.
But you saw it and you were like, bro, I could send it from the top of that and land beyond this route. And I think whoever put it there, that's exactly
That was
what
the intent.
yeah, that was the intent.
So I actually, when I first saw it, I was like, you can hit this and hip into off the trail, that little downhill leafy portion, right? And we did that. But if you get more speed, which is a little harder to get speed because
You're coming out of a
the
turn.
roll up,
It's
you're
like
coming out of a turn, you're going a little uphill.
Turn, yeah.
You hit it and you stay left. If you send it, I mean, you're going. It's fun, just straight downhill. And I hit that route once. I cased it on that route. And
so if you case the route, there is a chance that you're gonna get bucked up.
I hit it. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But I rolled off it, and then you just realize you need to go a little faster, pull a little, and it works. It's so good. Whoever did it, it's just such a subtle addition to a trail that.
Isn't that the best part of local trails?
Mm-hmm.
It was riding the same thing. Like if you're a new rider, for me, or at least I'll speak for myself. When I was a new rider, the trail was the trail, and there was no other options. You just kind of
didn't see anything.
You didn't see anything because you're just focused on not falling on the trail. And then once you got more comfortable, you got faster, and you started seeing things. And now, there's. And you learn from other people there. Were we together, or I forget who I was with, but at Alafaya roller coaster, someone's like, "Oh, there's a transfer from the drop to it's just the side of the trail," and I didn't even see it. But now that I see it, it's like, oh, that's a fun transfer. And then I was talking to someone else, and they said there's a transfer from one jump to the landing of the next. I don't see how that's possible. Like whoever's done it is
At where? Alafaya?
Yeah, that little tabletop to the left. You send it off that jump, and you land on the landing of the gap jump.
On the gap. Yeah.
I have no idea. That to me looks impossible.
Yeah, I remember that one. I remember you telling me that. I was like, okay, that's not bad. And then I forgot how far apart those two things are. And I'm like, there's no way.
Like and the angle. It's not how far apart, because someone can just go fast enough to do it. But I don't understand how you would turn mid jump, and it just, to me, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. I don't believe that guy.
Yeah. So anyway, we did ride with our buddy who's been listening. He's one of our friends, and he's been listening since the first episode. So he said that he wanted to go riding with us. He doesn't really have anything, so went to Adrenaline. They hooked him up with everything, and we rode from the shop. Had an awesome day. Like I said, we filmed it, so it was a different flow than what we're used to. And then we came back and sit at the bar, have some drinks. And
I like riding from the shop from now on. I didn't used to do that, but it's a good little warm up. I mean, it's just a road, less than a mile maybe.
Yeah,
just a little road ride, get you warmed up, because you can ride a couple things to get warmed up, but it's like once you get into Mount Dora, I mean, you can either hit Gravity Destroyer.
Gravity Destroyer is the first one that I hit.
Or Helter. And that's why I like riding from the shop, because I can just jump right into those.
Those are probably the two most advanced trails, or the fastest trails. And like, if you're not warmed up, like that's it.
Yeah, Helter always kicks my butt.
I've only done it once, and it kicked my butt. Yeah. And I was like, this isn't as fun as. And I did it probably a year and a half ago, so I think I'm a better rider now. But
it starts to not get fun when either you're tired or you're just not technically proficient, and you find yourself putting a foot down, getting off your bike, just to get over. Because there's some parts of that where it's like
technical uphill climbs.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Rocky.
Yeah. I'm not. Those are not the fun ones for me. So that was cool. That was yeah. Then what else were we talking about? Oh, can we bring up something that I've been talking about for a while?
Sure.
I got it.
Were you waiting for me to answer?
No, I was gonna say it no matter what. I said that to be nice, really.
Oh, okay.
Can we talk about
Tough
can we talk about your shorts? Tough guy.
Yeah, dude.
Can we talk about your shorts that you've worn on the last couple rides?
Yeah, because I got them on sale. Troy Designs, dude.
Bro, it's so weird that no one bought those full price.
It's 100% why they're on sale. I didn't notice.
Dude.
I'm not saying I still wouldn't have bought them, right?
No, because you noticed the first time and you continued to ride them.
I will. I paid $65 or whatever I paid for them on,
Which is a cheap,
on sale. Dude, they're like
cheap
40,
pair of mountain biking.
They were like 40% off or something like that.
Let's talk about first of all, let's talk about the good. Let's sell the shorts to the listeners.
Okay.
And then we'll hit them with
first. They're TLD, right?
Troy Lee Designs, baby.
Love
Amazing company for riding gear.
They feel great. They're my first actual pair of riding apparel, because I always just wore t-shirts or gym shorts, whatever. Yeah. But I was like, I have to buy them. Super comfortable. I mean, they don't get soaking wet with sweat like gym shorts do. They wick so good. Wick. That's
that works. That works.
A verb. And then like they're comfortable. That's the biggest thing. They came with riding shorts. I don't wear those.
Like the undershorts?
Yeah, like the padding.
Oh no, those are terrible. Just you got to wear your skin in, bro.
Yeah,
just got to get tougher.
Yeah, I know, it's super solid down there.
They got to be incredibly light.
They are. I mean, you feel like you're wearing nothing, and the fact is, you are almost wearing nothing.
So what's the kicker?
So the kicker is, they're just a little long. That's all. I don't think.
No, the length is fine.
I will hem the length a little bit, but the front are practically all mesh that you can see through.
They are see-through. Bro, you're wearing see-through mesh shorts, and you're like, bro, they're so comfortable though.
Yeah, it's like almost wearing nothing, dude. If you can wear a pair of shorts that are all mesh, send it. But so my idea was like, okay, well, I bought them. You're making fun of them. I'm just gonna go all out and start wearing colorful underwear the day we ride. I haven't done it yet because I'm chickening out.
Well, we did talk about maybe we should just start a new fashion trend. I mean,
we've talked about it for a little while.
See-through shorts.
Not for us.
Well, I mean, again, if you're gonna rock, like you rock it well.
I don't care. Whatever.
That was not the fashion trend that we were gonna start. We were talking about jorts.
Jorts.
Dude, like
you sent me. I will.
What's worse, see-through shorts or jorts?
You sent me a pair of jorts today.
Dude,
I'm not paying $55 for jorts. I'll tell you that right now. I will make my own. I'll go to, as much as I hate Walmart, right? I would never want a Walmart sponsorship, so forget it, Walmart. I'm not accepting.
Unless you go to Bentonville.
Yeah. I will go buy a 10 or they're probably like some weird number, like $13 pair of jorts, right? Or jeans, and just cut them up and fray the bottom.
So here's the thing. Like,
I'm all for it.
The ones that I sent you are athletic wear jorts by Born Primitive. They're stretchy. They're comfortable. We have a friend that owns a pair, and he says they're amazing.
But
do you want to take a guess?
But do I want to wear, like, if we're going to do it, I want to do, like, I don't want them to be comfortable. I want to do just nasty, hard, and use a paper cutter to cut the legs off, dude, and just.
I don't know. I want comfortable stuff. Like, if I'm going riding for 3 to 4 hours, I don't want like 1880 Levi denim.
Yeah, dude. Chafe all day.
No, that's not what I want. I want comfortable stuff that I can crush it in.
Hashtag CAD. Chafe all day. So jean shorts and cut off flannels.
Cut off flannels.
Yeah,
we hadn't talked about that.
At the shoulder.
Anything underneath? What if we fall? That's going to hurt, dude.
Again, dude. God, you're worried about your skin too much. I fall all the time, bro. I got scars all over.
Yeah, and you've been wearing...
You don't have to worry about it. You don't fall. You're an amazing rider. Where's your confidence at right now, dude? Come on.
So I don't know that I'm a big fan of the cutoff flannel.
All right, well.
What about, I'll do flannel. Right now the only so if you don't know anything about mountain biking.
I haven't noticed. Have you ride long sleeve every time we ride?
I typically ride long sleeve, and I don't know. Like I think it's from.
How do you show your arms off?
It's
important.
They're not worth showing off, and I'll stand by that. But like I'm like a long sleeve shirt guy. I'm wearing a long.
You're wearing a long sleeve right now, yeah.
Yeah,
I bet you just bought that in Lake Tahoe.
I did.
It says Lake Tahoe.
It says Lake Tahoe a couple times on the shirt.
It's really yellow.
Well, I don't have any shirts this color, and technically they called it honey color. No,
it's not honey. It's like sunflower.
Dude, it matches my beer.
It does, and that's a very yellow beer.
Yeah. Anyway, it's beer color. We're splitting beers, so we're going to talk about more beers.
Oh, hold on. I got to finish this one.
Okay. All right. So this is the Almanac Beer Company Love Hazy IPA. They're all hazies. So we got Lush, Tropical.
You like that? I had to let people know I finished it.
You did. You're good at reading these. You want to read the label on that one?
Yeah, where does it say it? Oh,
these are all
Hazy India Pale Ale, dry hopped with Sabro, Citra, and Mosaic. I'm not gonna like this one.
Why not?
Oh, hold on. No, I got it.
There you go.
That wasn't the real description. It starts off with love is double dry hopped and super dank, bro. A pillowy mouthfeel and tropical notes of mango, cantaloupe, coconut, and citrus will keep you infatuated. XOXO.
I didn't read
This is
that
probably
before.
your worst one. You cannot make fun of me for any beer I buy anymore. I'm going to take a picture of this.
Listen,
This is going on the gram. If that's still a thing, if that's what they say still.
Yeah, no, the kids still say that. We're fine.
Gram.
We're fine. The gram? I don't know.
Just so people know I wasn't making it up.
It is probably the fruitiest one so far.
Oh, it's
Almanac Beer Company.
a pillowy mouthful of tropical notes. I don't even want to pour this in a glass because it doesn't deserve a glass.
Oh, you watch your mouth.
You watch your mouth when you're talking about that beer.
That's
and it's also the most yellow. See, the one that matches your yellow shirt is probably the most
fruity.
Yeah, sure, fruity.
Let's get back to fashion, because if you're like, hey, I don't really know much about mountain biking, then you don't know that mountain biking fashion, it's like you just want to be obnoxious.
So obnoxious. If anyone saw the outfits that we were just talking about, they'd probably be like, those guys are probably the best mountain bikers in the world.
Yeah, like the mountain biking community would be like, would respect us. But if you're not in the community, you're going to make fun of us because it looks ridiculous. The only thing I have right now are American flag socks.
That's your thing. You got to keep that going.
Yeah, I don't plan on changing. And actually, I do that for work now. I basically only wear American flag socks now.
I buy whatever's cheapest.
I
know American flags aren't cheap, so.
Yeah, so
This is weird. I don't know how I like this one.
No? Not a big fan?
What were you just saying? I'm talking to myself out loud in the microphone so people can hear me. Sorry.
No, you're talking about how cheap you are when it comes to buying clothes, but I want to wear nice stuff. Even if it's obnoxious, I want to wear nice stuff. That's comfortable.
Okay, I'll take some of our profit we get from this and buy nice stuff, I guess.
Sure.
I'm glad that made you laugh. Because it's not making my wife laugh.
No. You're working again. You're fine. So we talked about fashion.
Oh, actually, hold on.
Oh, my gosh.
We almost forgot.
We almost forgot.
You have to go on YouTube.
Drum roll.
I might Are we going to post it on Instagram? I don't want to post it on Instagram because I want people to go on YouTube. We need views. We got a red blinking light over there.
Yeah, it's because it's recording.
Oh, I didn't know if the battery was dying. So we custom made our own riding jerseys.
Yes.
And I'm going to steal this from you because you said it earlier and I laughed. We're sold out, so I'm sorry.
That's right. Dude, first one is a limited edition. Dude, it went fast.
So if you're looking on YouTube, I hope this is in camera. It should be because it's in front of me. And if I haven't been in camera this whole time, we're doing something wrong. So it's, what do you call it? It's almost like a desert tan. It's like a mixture between desert and winter.
And Arctic, yeah.
It's Arctic, I'm sorry. It's really light. The tans aren't that tan.
Yeah, you should know camo better. I mean, one of us is in the military, and one of us did a lot of research on camo when you were in the military.
So we got here. The front has B3 MTB, obviously. It has our logo in the top left corner.
Yep.
It has the shirt brand logo, which is Takedown. I'll give them a shout out. I really like it.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to knock them because the shirt is ridiculously comfortable.
I will continue to buy from them. On the back, we have full send.
Which sometimes it's half send, but like we have the mentality of
full send, yeah.
But then like in actuality,
we're just like, not good enough to full send.
We're just like full send on the things we're...
I forgot we're completely average.
Average, full sends.
The Florida flag and...
The American flag. Yeah. On the sleeves.
It feels so comfortable.
Yeah, you right before we pressed record, you brought that out, and I was amazed. I wasn't expecting it to be that comfortable. I thought it was just gonna be like another dry fit shirt. Nope. It is quality material.
Excuse me, I was talking off the microphone. It is quality material, and it wasn't that expensive.
Takedown I thought was very reasonable.
Yeah, I looked it up, $38. So
I guess we're not going to sell those for anything more than $38 now. Thanks.
No, I mean, half that up, I guess.
They are
shipping.
nice.
Shipping's at least $10 a shirt. No one's listening to this. It doesn't matter.
Anyway, they're already sold out. So even if you wanted to get one at $38, too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, the next order is gonna be more expensive.
the more you buy, actually, it's a weird sales pitch, but all right. So we talked about some trips. When's our next local ride?
Let's see. Not this weekend, that's for sure.
No. It's got to be. Let's see. Next week we got a full week next week. Yeah. It might be a couple weeks before we ride, but we'll get another cast in. We'll finalize a lot of the trip, and hopefully we'll get another trip in there. We talked about doing the race this weekend. That's not going to happen for either of us. Life got in the way, and then we talked about Fat Tire, but like as my schedule's getting closer to these races, I've already lost a couple of races that we planned on doing, and I'm like, dang, I can't do it that weekend because of something.
XYZ,
yeah, XYZ. So it's like Fat Tire Festival is our local, like, huge thing.
Are you booked up for that? You got a trip coming up for that?
But there was an opportunity to do a race, so it's like one of those things. Like for the show, yeah, I think a local would make more sense, but for just having fun, I think the race and a camping trip would be more fun.
Where's that race at?
Tennessee.
Same one as last year?
No, different. It's a different venue, and it's like over spring break, so the family could come. And
I can't take off for spring break anyway.
No, idiot.
It's not my fault. Tell our buddy to let me off.
I'll be sleeping anyway. Just sneak
Come
off.
on, man, perks.
Yeah, so we'll see, but I want to do those races are so much fun, and so I would. Yeah,
just have to split up. I'll have to go to Fat Tire.
Yeah,
by myself.
No. We're not gonna
demo cool bikes.
Oh my god, that's right. I do want to demo some bikes. We'll see.
Maybe get a solid deal on any bike. I don't know.
Yeah,
it might be the week.
It might be the week. March. All right. Is that it?
I think that's it.
All right. We still didn't. We'll just read the last beer, and then we'll be out of here.
You want to read it?
No. Let's have you.
You want to read all that?
Oh, I don't know.
That's not the right part. Hold on. Maybe it is.
So this is Cali Craft Brewing Company. Is it Carl Fogg? What's the name?
It is, Carl the Fog.
Carl the Fogg.
If it doesn't have anything cool, I'm not going to read it.
I think it has something.
Oh, okay, hold on. I'll just read the whole thing. It's a long one. Carl the Fog is everything we love about the city, laid back, cool, and foggy. Originally brewed to celebrate San Francisco Beer Week in 2017, Carl the Fog is our take on a hazy or northeastern, that doesn't make sense, IPA. Mosaic and Citra are the featured hops, exploding with flavor of sweet tropical fruits, ripe melon, bright citrus, fun, friendly, and chill. Here's to our friendly neighborhood fog.
I don't know what to say, dude.
Yeah, you suck.
So why is it an ode to San Francisco and it's a Northeast style IPA?
I don't know. Originally brewed to celebrate San Francisco Beer Week.
That makes no sense.
It's their take on a hazy or Northeast IPA. Is hazy IPA a Northeast thing?
I have no idea.
Well, we'll have to look that up, or someone can let us know that we
San
don't know
Francisco's brewing hazy IPAs in honor of San Francisco.
But it's their take on a Northeast beer.
Yeah, I don't like it. This one says Northeast too, doesn't it? Yeah, Northeast style hazy IPA. Maybe hazy is a Northeast style.
Oh, hold on, I missed one. Paired with fog, obviously. That's what it says. I didn't just make that up.
So San Francisco.
That's so very San Francisco.
My bad.
I feel like all these beers are from San Francisco.
No. They are like San Francisco's like 4 hours away. So you have the Northern California influence. But it was a cool label. What do you want me to do?
You drank it. Was it good?
It was good. It was good. It wasn't
memorable.
You
remembered? You already told me you don't remember drinking that.
Yeah, it was good. It was like,
so San Francisco. Don't remember.
Anyway. All right, episode 10 in the books. If you've been listening for the last 52 minutes, we appreciate it. Get out there, ride. If you don't ride and you want to, hit us up. We already got one friend that we've gone riding with. It was a good time, so we're open to doing it again.
Yeah, send us an email, b3mtbcrew@gmail.com, or hit us up on Facebook, Instagram. We put the post out there to all the groups, and I appreciate if you're listening from a group that we've posted on or tagged in. I appreciate that, and if there's any group rides that you'd like to see us at, let us know.
Yeah, we're open to trying new things. So, and YouTube. Why do you forget YouTube all the time?
Because I don't know if it's gonna work, dude. It's so much work.
Dude, YouTube is a lot of work, but it's good. Anyway, thanks for watching
and
or listening. Viewing. I'm out. We're
See
out.
ya.